Okay.
That we used to go to the Beis Elikim, B'kol Rina V'Soda Homon Chogeg. We were making great groups of people were celebrating. When we were going on the derech in the Achona for the mitzvah, we already felt the tremendous simcha. And that the B'nai Korach are crying that we're missing in the Golus. And it could be that the pshat is that the Beis HaMikdash, the B'nai Korach are not talking about the Beis HaMikdash itself. Because the Shechina is Shoreh B'Dalet Amos Shel Halacha. We have a Dalet Amos Shel Halacha. We have a Hashras HaShechina in Golus. But the Meile, the special Meile of Achona for the mitzvah, the special Kol Rina V'Soda in the way, on the way to the Beis HaMikdash, where do we have that? That we're missing. And on that, the B'nai Korach are crying, Matishtachachi Nafshi Vatemi Alai, that we're missing all that. And that the Ramban is saying, when we did have that in the time of the Beis HaMikdash, when we travel, we have to remember Keseder. Where are we going? Why are we going? What are we looking for? We're looking for the Beis Hashem. We're asking, we're on a derech Beis Hashem. We shouldn't. The Torah is telling us, don't forget when you're going. Don't forget why you're going, where you're going, what purpose you're going. And this is a yesod in life that I always talk about it, and I chazer it over, and I keep saying it. And as much as we'll talk about it, it's not enough because the Yetzer Hara keeps making us forget where we came from. In everything we do, we have a problem of mitzvahs anoshim melumodo. We're used to it, and especially every day we go daven, every day we put on tefillin, we forget where we're coming from. Why are we doing all this? A person comes and complains in shul that this spell tefillah daven's too slow. B'chlal, I always say davening too slow means an extra 5 minutes usually. That's all it means. But what does it mean he's davening too slow? That means when somebody complains such a complaint, it means he forgot where we came from. He forgot why we're doing this. He forgot what the whole purpose of all this is. What means he's davening too slow? Let's say somebody says, the king gave me too much time to stand and talk to him. He had the schus to come in front of the king, and the king smiled to him, and he was masber ponim to him. He showed him a sever ponim yofus, and the whole mannerism of the king shows that he's willing to give him whatever he wants. It's eis rotzen, and he complains, the king gave me too much time. I have to sit by him in the Shulchan HaMelech so long. I'd rather go home and talk shtuyot and read the rags, the magazines, the newspapers that I call them rags, and I'd rather talk shtuyot. It doesn't make sense, such a thing. But of course, it's all because we forgot where we came from. When we went to shul, we forgot. Ono derech Beis Hashem, l'chu v'nelcha el har Hashem el Beis Elokei Yaakov. I mean, it says, v'yishilam l'mikdash ma'atach, as the pasuk says, the Bate Knesiyos and Bate Midrashos, that's called a mikdash ma'at. When a person goes out of his house and walks to shul, he should say the same thing, the same l'shichnos sidrushu that the pasuk says here. He should say it when he goes to shul. I'm going to shul, I'm going to praise Hashem, I'm going to talk to Hashem. I'm going to express to Hashem that I'm totally in Him, that my whole life depends on Him, that without Him I can't do anything. So if we would just think this thought, how long does it take to think this thought? I say like this, there's such a thing as a misasik in Halacha, which is talked about a lot in Inyanim of Shabbos. A misasik, he doesn't know what he's doing. He wants to pick up something that's lying on the ground, but it's not mechuber. And instead he pulled out something that was mechuber, and he was machal Shabbos. But he didn't know that he's doing that because he was going to pick up something lying on the ground. That's called misasik. Misasik means he doesn't know what he's doing. And it's not at all a mice. It's not considered doing a mice. He's potter from a coven. That's the famous Rabbi Akiva Eiger and Shuvas Rabbi Akiva Eiger, Siman Ches. They says a misasik is considered, it's not a mice at all. Not considered doing. If there's no das, that's a difference between a misasik and a dover sheinu miskaven. Dover sheinu miskaven means the Maisa that he's doing, he knows that he's doing it. And something else comes out of the Maisa. So you can't say he doesn't know what he's doing. It's just that there's something else that came out of it. He didn't mean that, but he knows what he's doing. But a Misasik, he doesn't know what he's doing. So it's not at all Maisa. That's the famous Rabbi Akiva Eiger. Everybody knows that. Siman Ches in the beginning, Shuvas Rabbi Akiva Eiger. I'm saying, what changes the misasik into a maise, this mashu of das, this chutasara, that he knows what he's doing, that changes it from a not maise to becoming a maise. That it goes out of the klal of misasik and it becomes a maise with das, which is considered a maise. Look at what that chutasara, how much does it take? Just that mashu of das. Halabai, we should be zochim when we do our mitzvahs. We should know what we're doing. I'm doing Ratzon Hashem. They say, I read in a Hasidic sefer someplace, that when Rabbi Elimelech put on his gartel to daven, so it made an impression on 80,000 malachim in the Shomayim. They were all excited. Rabbi Elimelech is putting on his gartel, getting ready to daven. You should know that it happens to every one of us. That is such a tremendous simcha in the Shomayim. This person is getting ready to daven. The only problem is we're a misasik. That's the difference, the whole difference between us. It's not because Rebbe Elimelech was such a high neshama and such a big balmofis and whatever you're going to say. It's because Rebbe Elimelech knew what he's doing when he put on his garter. And it doesn't mean dafka putting on your garter. It means doing something to know that you're getting ready for davening. So he had it in mind. I'm getting ready for davening. And what does davening mean? And also you could say the word davening, and again it's a misasik. Davening means davening. It means you have to break it down to simple language. And that's the mila of simplicity of pashtus. And not like those that think it's pashut. What are you saying? No. To remember that pashut thing. I'm getting ready to stand in front of Hashem and talk to Him, praise Him, beg from Him. Be close. I'm getting ready to make a matzav of kirvas Hashem. All this pashut thought is that the chut asara that changes the ma'aseh from a misasek to doing something. That's what the pasuk says. L'shichnos sidushu. Don't just travel to the base and make this like a misasik, like somebody that's doing something, doesn't know what he's doing. Remember why you're going here, what you're doing, and that's called tidushu. What was the MS? Nobody ever. There's actually, what I mean to say is there's another pshat the Ramban says. L'shichnos sidushu al pi novi. You should go ask the Navi. Where's the Beis HaMikdash? Before the Beis HaMikdash, before David HaMelech, they didn't know at all where's the Beis HaMikdash supposed to be. Says the pasuk, Shichno Sidrishu, this is the second pshat in the Ramban. You should look, you should go ask the Novi. So and that the pasuk, the Sifri says, the Ramban brings, Yochel, you should wait. You'll sit in home and you'll wait till the Novi will tell you over there it's supposed to be the Beis HaMikdash. Talmud Lomar no. Shichno Sidrishu. You should look for the place, and then the Navi will tell you. I don't know, it doesn't seem the Klal Yisrael was ever Mekayim this. The only one that was Mekayim, it was David HaMelech. He looked for the place. Where's the Beis HaMikdash? That's the Gemara in Zvachim, Nun Dalet Amid Beis, that when David HaMelech was running away from Shaul, they went to Shema Navi, and they sat in Noyus Baroma, a place, and they were sitting a whole night, and they were talking and discussing and being ma'ayin, where's the place to build the Beis HaMikdash? And they figured it out from the Posik V'kam Tova Lisa. They must have known the geography of the whole area over here, because they knew that this is the place that's higher than in the whole area. Bemes, they found it in the Pasuk in Yoshua. Whatever it is, they were osik and looking for the place where's the Beis HaMikdash, and they found it. And that's what's the kiyum of the Leshichno Sidrush. It seems David HaMelech was Mekayim that. And it's Yodua, and then the rest of the class, so you don't find that anybody ever asked where's the place of the Beis HaMikdash. And it says there was a Magefa in the end of the time of David HaMelech's kingdom. And there's one of the pshatim is where the Magefa was because they weren't darish the Beis HaMikdash. It could be it's in a Ramban some places, bro. Because they didn't ask, where's the Beis HaMikdash? Why aren't we building Beis HaMikdash? So they were suffered a Magefa. But David HaMelech, he was Mekayim, and it's Yodua that David HaMelech said the Sefer Tehillim, B'Shem Kol Yisrael. He was the shliach of the Klal Yisrael. He put every hargosha and every matzav and every suffering and every simcha that Klal Yisrael are going to feel at Sof Kodoros, he put it into the Tehillim. He was saying it for the Klal Yisrael. So the Drishas HaMikdash that David HaMelech was darish, he also did it b'Shem Kol Yisrael. And like we have in the Shir Malas in Perek Kuf Lamed Beis in Tehillim, that it says, Zechar Hashem LeDavid, Shir Malas, Zechar Hashem LeDavid es kol unosu. Remember to David everything he suffered. That what? That he looked for a place for the Beis HaMikdash. And he took a shvur, the Pasuk says, Shenishbal Hashem, that what? Imovabal Beisim, Elaler Yitzui, Imetin Shtos Leina Lafabektum. I'm not going to give sleep to my eyes till I'll find a Mokum LaShem. A Mishkanus Lavir Yaakov. David HaMelech looked for the place. Where's the place of Beis HaMikdash? But he looked for it with a Omo, with a Yegiah. He didn't want to sleep until he finds that place. But look what it says further in the Pasuk. Ine Shmanua Be'efrosa, Pasuk Vov, Perek Kuf Lamed Beis, Pasuk Vov, in Tehillim. Ine Shmanua Be'efrosa. We heard there was a Makom HaMikdash in Ephros, in Beis Lechem. When David HaMelech came from Beis Lechem, we heard over there, that's how the Ibn Ezra explained it. We heard there's a Makom HaMikdash. And it says further, Mitzonua, where is it? Bistei Yoar, a field with a forest over there. Says Rashi, and it comes from Chazal, in the Gemara, also in the Gemara in Zvachim, Nun Dalet Amid Beis. Bistei Yoar, the field of a forest, that's Binyamin, that it says Binyamin Zeiv Yitro. Binyamin is like a wolf that is
Rabbi Caplan, we're taking a break.